शक्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैर्वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। भगवद्गीता अध्याय 11 श्लोक 38। त्वमादिदेवः पुरुषः पुराणः त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परन्निधानम् वेत्तासि वेद्यं च परं च धाम त्वया ततं विश्वमनन्तरूप। Arjuna is praising Bhagavan. He is doing stuti. Stuti means praise of Bhagavan. Praising the Ishvara, praising the Paramatma is also a sadhana. It is a way to relate to Ishvara. Anantarupa. Arjuna addresses Bhagavan. He Anantarupa, your Rupa is infinite. This can be understood in two ways. As far as the context is concerned, Arjuna is referring to the Vishwarupa. The Vishwarupa is Ananta. One cannot find where it ends. In all directions, it is boundless. In that sense, Bhagavan can be called Anantarupa. The word Anantarupa can be understood in a philosophical way also. The nature of Ishvara, the nature of Paramatma is Ananta, infinite. It is free from threefold limitations: free from Desha Paricheda, free from Kala Paricheda, as well as free from Vastu Paricheda. Even in that sense, Paramatma is Anantarupa. Purushaha Purayati Sarvam iti Purushaha. Paramatma fills everything, pervades everything. Therefore, he is called Purushaha. Everything is filled with the Paramatma. Everything is replete with the Paramatma. Because Paramatma alone is the existence of any object. Therefore, he is Purushaha. Adidevaha. Tvam Adidevaha. You are Adideva. Adihi means Karana. Ishvara is the cause of the universe. Arjuna could have said, you are Adi. You are the cause. The universe came from you. But then there is a philosopher who thinks that the cause of the universe is insentient, Jada. The Jagat came from an insentient cause, according to a philosopher. The best example is Sankhya. According to Sankhya, the whole universe came from Pradhana or Prakriti, which is a combination of three gunas. Therefore, it is insentient. Sankhya does not accept Ishvara as the cause of the universe. Therefore, Arjuna says, you are Adi Devaha. In contrast with the Sankhya philosophy, the Vedanta reveals the cause of the universe as the consciousness, Chaitanya Swarupa, Ishvara, is the cause of the universe. Therefore, Adi Deva, the Adi is a Deva. Deva means Chaitanya Swarupa. Dyotanad Devaha. The cause of the universe is consciousness. The universe came from the consciousness. It did not come from insentient. Therefore, Adi Devaha. Puranaha. Ishvara is Purana. Pura api nava eva. Iti Puranaha. He is ancient. In the meantime, always new. Ishvara is ancient because he always existed. There is no beginning. Therefore, at any point of time, he is old. In the meantime, there is no degradation in Ishvara, no degeneration in Ishvara. Therefore, he is always new also. Therefore, Puranaha, you are Purana Purusha. The Purusha who is always ancient, in the meantime always new. Tvam Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. Param Nidhanam. Nidhanam means a layasthan. At the end of the cycle, the universe resolves into Ishvara. Yat prayanti abhisamvishanti. At the end, during Pralaya, the universe resolves into the Ishvara. Therefore, Ishvara is called Nidhanam. Nidhiyate, liyate asmin iti Nidhanam. Into which the whole universe resolves is called Nidhanam. Even this is very important because when we say Ishvara is Jagat Karana, one might as well think that Ishvara is only Nimitta Karana. Ishvara is only an intelligent cause. It is so according to some philosophy. Even if you look into the philosophy of Naiyayika or Vaisheshika, According to Nayayika and Vaisheshika, Ishvara is only a nimitta karana. Ishvara is only an intelligent cause. Just like the potter. Potter is the intelligent cause of the pot. Potter is not even the material cause. He is not the upadana karana. The upadana karana is clay as far as the pot is concerned. In the same manner, according to Vaisheshika, Ishvara is only a nimitta karana. The upadana karana is somebody else, something else. According to Vaisheshika, Paramanus, atoms are the upadana karana. They are the material cause. The Ishvara, he combines the atoms in a particular way, and that is how he produces the universe. That is his philosophy. But then we ask the Vaisheshika, where did even the atoms come from? Who made the atoms? Vaisheshika does not have an answer. Therefore, the Vedanta says, Ishvara is not only nimitta karana, Ishvara is also the upadana karana. Ishvara is not only the intelligent cause, he is also the material cause. Even the material to make the universe is nothing but Ishvara, Brahman. This point is conveyed by saying that the universe resolves into Ishvara. When the Shruti says the universe resolves into the Ishvara during Pralaya, the Shruti is affirming that Ishvara alone is the Upadana Karana. Because any effect resolves into its Upadana Karana when it is destroyed, when it comes to an end. For example, the wave. When the wave subsides, it has to subside into the water. The wave cannot subside anywhere else. It has to subside in the water itself, which is its upadana karana, its material cause. In the same manner, the universe also has to subside in Ishvara alone, because Ishvara alone is its material cause. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Arjuna says, Tvam asya vishwasya param nidhanam. You are the ultimate resolution ground of this universe. Ultimate resolution ground. param nidhanam. Why param? Because during resolution, every effect resolves into its cause in the reverse order of the creation. In the Shastra, especially in books like Brahma Sutras, there is an elaborate discussion on the order of Srishti and the order of Pralaya. What is the order of Srishti? First of all, there comes Akasha. Tasmadva etasmadatmana Akasha sambhutaha. First comes Akasha. From Akasha comes Vayu. Akashad Vayuhu. Vayoragnihi. From the Vayu, Agni comes. From the Agni, Jala. And from Jala, Prithvi. That is how the five elements emerge. And a combination of these five elements produces the universe, entire Brahmanda. This is the process of Srishti. The Srishti happens in this order, in this Krama. It is called Srishti Krama. Krama means the order, the sequence. Now, what should be the Laya Krama? If this is the Srishti Krama, what should be the Laya Krama? The Laya Krama means the order of resolution should be reverse. It can be easily understood with our common sense. For example, if somebody has to come to Bangalore from Delhi, in what way will he come? So he will come to Agra, Mathura, Gwalior, Nagpur, Hyderabad, and then he will come to Bangalore. Let us say this is the way which he comes from Delhi to Bangalore. Suppose he goes back from Bangalore, how will he go? He will have to go in the reverse order. From Bangalore, he will have to go to Hyderabad, Kachegoda, or wherever. And from there, he will have to go to Nagpur. From there, he will have to go to Gwalior. Sorry, he will have to go to Bhopal. And from there, he may go to Jhansi or wherever. And from there, Mathura. From there, Delhi. This is the order. In the same manner, the Laya Krama should be opposite of, reverse of Srishti Krama. Therefore, the universe first resolves into five elements. And among the five elements also, the Prithvi resolves into Jala, the Jala resolves into Agni, Agni resolves into Vayu, and Vayu resolves into Akasha. And finally, Akasha resolves into the Ishvara. This should be the Layakrama. Therefore, everything can be looked upon as a Nidhana. As far as the whole universe is concerned, initially the five elements are Nidhana because the universe resolves into five elements. Among the five elements also, each subsequent element resolves into each preceding element. Therefore, each one can be called termed a Nidhana. Each one can be termed a Nidhana, a resolution ground among the five elements. Therefore, Arjuna says, even though there are other Nidhanas in the process of Laya, you are the Param Nidhanam. You are the ultimate Nidhana. Because at the end, everything resolves into you. Even the Akasha resolves into Ishvara. Where does Ishvara resolve into? Ishvara has no resolution. Paramatma has no resolution. He survives all resolutions. Therefore, Param Nidhanam. This statement implies two things. Number one, I have already told, Ishvara is the Upadana Karana. Also, when Arjuna has said, Tvam Adidevaha, he has conveyed that Ishvara is Nimitta Karana. Because Deva, he is Chaitanya. Being Chaitanya, he can be Nimitta Karana. Like the potter. The potter can be intelligent cause because he is Chaitana. He is a sentient being. In the same manner, Ishvara is Adi Deva. It implies that he is Nimitta Karana. At least that point is obvious. When Arjuna says you are the Param Nidhanam, we have to understand that he is also the Upadana Karana. Because the effect resolves into its Upadana Karana only. This is one point conveyed, one implication of this statement. There is another implication, that is Paramatma is not subject to destruction. Everything else resolves, everything else disappears, but Paramatma remains as he is, despite the resolution of the universe. Therefore, Paramatma alone is Nitya. Paramatma alone is eternal. Brahman alone is eternal. This is another point conveyed by this description. Vetta asi. You are Vetta. You are the knower. The ultimate knower is Brahman. Who is the real knower? If you analyze, the knower is only consciousness, only Chaitanya. We think, we sometimes think that our eyes are the knowers, our senses are the knowers, or our buddhi is the knower. The senses, mind, they cannot become the knowers because they are all insentient. The senses just serve as instruments. They are just a karana. Our eyes, our ears, they are just instruments of knowing. They are not the knowers because we witness their functioning as their absence, as well as their absence. Whether my eyes are functioning or not, I have to tell. Therefore, the senses are just instruments. They are not the knowers. That is why in Vedanta Shastra, we describe the Indriya as a karana, instruments. In the same manner, even the mind, can the mind be the knower? Even the mind is a karana. It is also an instrument. We know the presence as well as absence of the mind. Sometimes the mind is not working. In deep sleep, the mind is absent. Who knows the absence of the mind? We know. Therefore, the Vedanta terms even the mind as a karana. It is called antahkarana. Karana means instrument. Even the mind serves as an instrument for knowing things. It is not the knower. Therefore, the true knower is the consciousness, the Chaitanya, which illumines the mind, which witnesses the mind as well as the senses. And the consciousness is nothing but Paramatma. Shrotrasya Shrotram Manaso Manoyat. Kenopanishad describes the Paramatma as the Shrotrasya Shrotram. He is the ear of the ears because he illumines the functions of the ears. Manaso Manoyat. He is the mind of minds because he is the knower behind the mind. Therefore, Tvam Vetta Asi. You are the Vetta. You are the knower, the Sakshi, the Chaitanya who is present in every being, in every individual. The same Chaitanya is present. Arjuna has understood this very well by now, because that is what Krishna had been trying to teach right from Adhyaya 2. Avinashitu tadvidhi yena sarvamidam tatam ityadi. Vedyancha, you are also the Vedya, the one who is worth knowing is called Vedya or Jnaya. Paramatma is worth knowing. In Adhyaya 13, Bhagavan describes the Paramatma, the Brahman, as the Jnaya, the one who should be known, knowing whom one can get moksha. Jneyam yattat pravakshyami yajñātvāmritamashnuте. I will tell you that which should be known, and knowing which one gets moksha. Therefore, Bhagavan is the Vedya. Parancha Dhama. Why Bhagavan is Vedya? It is because knowing Paramatma, one can attain Paramatma. Why Paramatma should be attained? Because he is the ultimate goal. Param Dhama. Paramatma is the ultimate goal. Param Dhama, Param Padam. The Shruti describes Brahman as Paramam Padam. Tadvishnov Paramam Padam. It is the ultimate goal. It is the ultimate goal because only on attaining Brahman one becomes free from all limitations. The attainment of Brahman makes one free from all limitations. And therefore, after attaining Brahman, nothing more is left to be accomplished. Atmalabhanna paro labha. There is no greater gain. There is no further gain after attaining the Atma, after attaining the Brahman. Therefore, it is Paramdhama. Sometimes people think that there is a separate loka called Paramadhama. When I was a child, somebody taught me like that. Your real house is Paramadhama. You have to go there after death. But here, if you look into the verse, it is very clear. Arjuna does not say, there is a Paramadhama where you reside. It is not Arjuna's statement. The misconception is that there is a loka called Paramadhama, and in that loka, Bhagavan resides. It is Bhagavan's house. Bhagavan sits there in a chair, and after death, when you get moksha, you have to go there and sit near Bhagavan. This is an idea. We can tell that to children. Nothing wrong in that. Because those who cannot understand the abstract idea of Vedanta require such stories. But here, Arjuna does not say, you live in Paramadhama. It is not Arjuna's statement. You are Paramadhama Nivasi. You are a resident of Paramadhama. Arjuna does not say. Instead, he says, you are the Paramadhama. See the words. You are the Paramadhama. That means Paramadhama is not a loka. It is not a world. It is the very Swarupa. It is the very nature of Paramatma, which is also our own nature. Our own Atma is Paramadhama. The goal is not elsewhere outside. The goal is already within. The ultimate goal is already within. Since it is already within, we don't need anything more than Atma Jnana to reach the goal. In fact, reaching is within quote. There is nothing called reaching. Only discovering is reaching. That is why Shankaracharya says, Avagatireva gatirityupacharyate. Knowing the Paramatma as your own Swarupa, that alone is attaining of Paramatma. There is no other attainment. That is why you are Vedyam and you are Paramdhama. There is no difference between Vedya and Paramadhama. One who you know himself is the goal. That is why Taittiriya Upanishad says, Brahmavidapnoti param. The knower of Brahman attains the ultimate. There Bhashyakara clarifies, Shankaracharya clarifies, there is no difference between Brahman and Paramam. Brahman alone is Parama, the ultimate. And once you know that, you have attained the ultimate. Tvaya Vishwam Tatam. Vishwam means Sarvam, everything is pervaded. Tatam means Vyaptam. Everything is pervaded by Ishvara. Everything is pervaded by Paramatma as the Satta and Spurti, as the existence and consciousness. Paramatma pervades everything. Next sloka, Arjuna continues his stuti. Vayuryamognirvarunah shashankaha Prajapatistvam prapitamahascha. Namo namastestu sahasrakritvaha punascha bhuyopi namo namaste. Tvaya Vishwam Tatam. Everything is pervaded by you. Therefore, it is also proper to say that everything is you. It is like saying every ornament is pervaded by gold. Therefore, every ornament is gold. Since every ornament is pervaded by gold, every ornament is gold. The bangle is gold. The ring is gold. The chain is gold. Nothing wrong in saying this. In the same manner, Arjuna says, since you pervade everything, you are everything. You are all the human beings. All the human beings are essentially the same Paramatma. And it is true with the Devatas also. Even the Devatas, whom the people think as a different. The people may think Indra is different, Varuna is different, Shiva is different, Vishnu is different. People might think so. But Arjuna says, all are the same Ishvara. All are the same Paramatma. Therefore, you might worship any Devata. The worship of any Devata is ultimately the worship of Paramatma alone. Ye pyanya devata bhaktaha यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेऽपि मामेव कौन्तेय यजन्त्यविधिपूर्वकम्. People worship various other devatas like Indra, etc. Bhagavan says, even they are worshipping me because the same Ishvara is present in the form of all devatas. Based on this, Arjuna says, you are the Vayu, Tvam Vayuhu, you are the Vayu, Vayu Devata, Yamaha, you are the Yama, Agnihi, you are the Agni Devata, Varunaha, Varuna Devata, the Devata presiding on water, Shashankaha, moon, means the Devata presiding over the physical moon. Prajapatihi, Prajapati refers to Hiranyagarbha as well as Virat. Both are referred to as Prajapati. In the scheme of Srishti, there is Hiranyagarbha and Virat. Even they are the manifestations of Ishvara. Prapitamaha, Brahma is called Pitamaha in the Puranas. Brahma or Hiranyagarbha is called Pitamaha because he is the grandfather. Pitamaha literally means grandfather. Everybody has a common grandfather. Who is that? Hiranyagarbha. Because all are born from Hiranyagarbha. Even our ancestors were born from Hiranyagarbha. Therefore, he is our common grandfather. Therefore, he is called Pitamaha. Arjuna says, you are Prapitamaha. You are the great grandfather. Prapitamaha means great grandfather. Means father of the grandfather. Implying that he is the creator of even the Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbhasya api srashta. He is the father of even the Hiranyagarbha. Even the Hiranyagarbha was born from Ishvara. Hiranyagarbha is called the first Jiva, the firstborn Jiva in the Srishti. Ishvara has created even the Hiranyagarbha. Therefore, he is called Prapitamaha. Thus, Arjuna expressed his understanding of the Sarvatmatva of Ishvara. Ishvara is everything. The same Ishvara is present in the form of all Devatas. Thus Arjuna glorified Bhagavan. Now on account of overwhelming bhakti, with overwhelming devotion, Arjuna is doing namaskara to Bhagavan. Arjuna says, let me do namaskara to you. Namo namastestu sahasrakritvaha. Te to you sahasrakritvaha. Arjuna is not happy with the doing namaskara once. He says 100,000 times. Sahasrakritvaha. 1,000 times. Namaha te astu. Namo namaha te astu. I do namaskara to you again and again. He is expressing his bhakti. The intensity of his bhakti is expressed by repeating his namaskara. Punascha bhuyopi namo namaste. Punaha cha bhuyaha api. Again and again. Namo namaste. I do namaskaras to you. Thus Arjuna expresses his devotion, his bhakti to Paramatma. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.